Okay, so I got a new present for the old Sentra. Thanks to my girlfriend for getting me these for Christmas. These are some new headlights for the Sentra. Now, the only thing I'm gonna have to buy for all of this is the symbol to go on the grill. I got the round headlights and the blinkers. It's almost like it has a smoked tint to it. You can tell how it has that little notch on the side, which is really sick. So there's the old ones and the new ones. Sadly, I have to figure out how to fully do this. This is my first time actually taking all the lights out, and this whole little, I forgot what it's actually called, but it's this whole rail underneath all the headlights. That's supposed to come out also. So I will give a rundown on how to do this pretty quick. The farther I get into it, I will record it. Also, any more videos I start to do on this, I will have a GoPro. I got the GoPro now. I'm waiting for the kit to come in so I can have it on my head. So it's a lot easier recording and actually working on the car with both my hands. So maybe it'll help you guys out a lot more. Another thing I will have to do is get some new gaskets, because I don't think you can really tell. It's okay, not really, but where my finger is pointing right underneath the head, it's not the head gaskets that's leaking, it's the distributor. Right here, yeah, you can tell it is leaking out from here. Luckily I have a new distributor in my old tote for the old car. Brand new head in that as well that I have not got to use. So if anything happens, I can just put the new head on this one. But I'm not worried about putting the new one on this one straight away, because there's no use for me doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a new valve cover gasket, which luckily I already have also in that tote. But anyways, start with the simplest thing to do starting out is for these side blinkers for the front, there are little screws. You're going to need a Phillips. They should look like this, and they're just on the top right here. So go ahead and get those out on both sides, and then you're going to want to take the grill out. Now, whenever it's in, the only places it clips in are right here, which is like, you can get it from your hand when the hood is up. And then there's two that go right into here, and you're gonna have to get it from behind. Anything like angle pliers will work, whatever you can find. Like you might not have some, something like this you might not have, but as long as you can get something that you have, maybe you can do it with your hands. It might hurt your fingers when you get down here, but whatever you can use to get those bottom ones out. Same as this side for this side. So they're just clips, they just clip in. So after all that's done, just take a look around and figure out what you need to take out. I wouldn't just start taking everything out. There's no need to take unnecessary things out to do this, unless you want to make it easier on yourself by doing a little more work. I mean, front bumper, you might take the front bumper off. It's different for everyone how they want to do it. This might not be the exact way on how to do it, but if you can't find a video out there on how to do this, hopefully this helps. So anyways, for the headlights, both sides, closest to the center of the car, there's a clip. Here, let me take this out. Okay, so this is a 10 millimeter, and you can't really see it from right here. But anyways, so the headlight goes back here. I don't like the lighting right now. But anyways, right here where my finger is, there is a nut on the back. And it's a 10mm nut. And what you want to go ahead and do, it might be easier to take the battery out, loosen that nut, get that out, and then underneath of that, it's not gonna, the lighting. But anyways, where that little bracket is, how it goes completely like straight back. Back there is a little clip, and you might be able to see it. Yep, there you go. So right underneath that, there's a clip right there, and there's the nut I was talking about. So you're gonna want to go ahead and take that nut out, and you want to like push that clip in and then push it out at the same time, and then this side should be loose. Same for this side. Now, I haven't got that far. I will see on how to do this a little bit more. From what I was looking at, you're going to want to get this out completely, and then once that's out, I think there is some screws, like 2 screws, I think, from what I saw. You're not going to really be able to see it from the camera, but you're going to want to loosen that, and this whole bracket that's holding all this together should just like come out free. So get both the blinkers out, and then you're going to get both of those out that's holding this bracket, and then technically this whole headlight should come out. Same for this side, and I will go farther into detail when I get a little bit farther, but for right now I'm gonna go ahead and get what I can out, and then I'll go over it again and we'll get back to the video. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm back. Didn't do much. The only thing I did is went ahead and took that nut, which is right there, and the clip, and this side is free. Now for the blinkers, the only thing that's holding it in is these screws. So like before, you already have those screws out. What you want to do is you're wanting to go ahead and pop that out. And then that is pretty much it for that, and I will get back with more. Okay, so I went ahead and took everything off. Wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. But anyways, once you got the headlights and the blinkers out, you got the rail left. Now on the rail, you will have one right here in the center, right next to your horn. Go ahead and take that out. They're all 10mm, so you ain't got to worry about going to get a 12mm and all that. But there's going to be 2 on the side of the rail. Now, one's going to be really easy to get. It's right on the side, which you can get right where the blinker was. That's why you need the blinkers out to get this rail out also. It will be right here in this spot. So you can just, actually, hold on one second. Okay, yeah. So it'll be right here. You're going to want to head and go get that out. Same for that side. It'll be right there where the blinker is. And for the bottom, since there's 2, it will be right here. Now, it's not going to be this way. You're going to have to get your hand underneath there. You're going to need a wrench, 10mm wrench. Sorry, I can't speak right now. And you're going to want to loosen that. Once you get it loosened enough, you should be able to like wiggle it, and it should pop off. And so once you get that off, go ahead and start on your new headlights. Start getting it ready to go onto here, and while I figure out how to do this, I will video on how to do it. So I'm learning as you guys are watching this, so I guess we'll go from there.